Hey y'all, it's Kadisha and I'm back with another video. As you know, we have to stop allowing our insecurities to speak. And like I always say, these videos are more so for me than for, the people watching, and I'm just hoping someone can be helped by it, because oftentimes we don't realize like we're allowing our insecurity to speak for us, and that's not good. That is not good at all. And I am I don't know if to say victim to it, but I've done it, and I still battle with that like almost on a daily basis, because sometimes someone can pay me a compliment and I'll say, instead of saying thank you, I talk about all the things that are wrong, or I don't know, but I don't give it like a proper response, and it's a sense of insecurity. And what I wanted to actually, I have an example. Like I always say, I always have an example or something. But I just went to an event this past weekend, and I was just taken aback by the person. And I was just like, okay, I need to make a video about this, because this is a real thing. It's not just me. Other people struggle in this area as well. And so we need to kind of give ourselves, look in the mirror and kind of see, like, this is my steering wheel, by the way. It looks funny. Am I operating out of insecurity? But yeah, so we're at this event, and I knew a lot of the people there, and we were talking, and at the end of the event, I was talking to another lady, but she like walked away, and then she walked back up, but another lady was standing there, and I was talking to the lady, and I just said it, and she was like, yeah. And I was like, I wasn't talking to you. Or she said, yes, it does matter, or something like that. And I was like, I wasn't talking to you. And so I was just like, what? I was so confused. However, I was not upset, because I wasn't talking to I wasn't talking to them. And maybe one thing if I said something to them and then they got an attitude, and I was, responded from that. But it was just like I wasn't even talking to you, and they had like a whole attitude with me. And I was like, oh my goodness, it was such a shocker to me that we're walking around with a sense of, I don't know if it's a sense of entitlement or what, because it's just like, why would I get an attitude with somebody even if I don't know if they're talking to me or not? And that just goes back to an insecurity. Getting an attitude with someone if they're not talking to you is more of a branch problem. And I think I've talked about this before, where we can see the branches, but we don't get to see the root of a tree. And that's what we have to actually go back and look at when I'm getting an attitude with somebody that I don't even know if they're talking to me. And if they were talking to me, did they say something to me with an attitude? Because it was just like, I